んでも揉んでも肩が凝る。
外から揉むだけじゃダメなんです、清少納言さん。
え？
すぐ辛くなる肩こりにアリナミン。
筋肉や神経に効いてコリを取る。
アリナミン EX プラス。
春はあけぼの。
肩カルシ。
Hey, what's up, geeks and gamers? We're back for some more Fate Grand Order a little bit earlier than we anticipated. The dragon dancing in the castle with the orbs event, or whatever it's called, is coming out soon, but they decided to drop on us, hey, Interludes. Now, how many am I gonna do? I don't know, because not only is there 2 new Interludes of the Tunguska servants, but there's also a couple that are unlocking. So the unlocking ones are, of course, priority. That said, eventually all of them will be unlocked, so it's not that big a deal, but we'll definitely hop on the locked ones for now. And we'll see. We'll see if we'll do all the new ones that I can do also, or maybe one, or who knows. We're just here for a good time, man. Yeah. Oh, I wonder who that is. Oh, actually, that wasn't there yesterday. A new Spiritron dress. It is a good one. Jeez, this is a new thing. Yeah, new Spiritron dress. Oh, I wonder who that is. So these are the servants who get the events unlocked if they didn't have them there. So that's good. Yeah, interludes and a bunch of stuff. I did do a... They don't even show the new servant here, which is crazy, huh? I did do readings of not only the Hibichika manga, but I did listening to the audio drama CD. So, hey, if you want to be as knowledgeable about those 2 crazy, crazy people, well, one crazy person and one kind of normal person, we'll get to, I'll know them. And if you watch that, you can be knowing of the same level with me, which would be nice. I also think I need to do my final exchanges too. Yeah, these 2 get interludes. Very cool. We get some stuff from that. Wow. You guys really liked my stuff. Oh, I don't have much to worry about there. Okay, good. So, here we go. Interlude. Let's see here. So I have you. So that's good. I have you. That's good. Cooking Nikki Tish. Oh, wait, that could be fun. That sounds like Cooking Mama. So you I don't have. So we'll definitely do yours. You I don't have. We'll definitely do yours. I think the rest, yeah, we're pretty good with that otherwise. And we have them all unlocked. So, okay, let's start off with the 2 servants that we don't have. Let's start with Da Vinci, because hers is like older, and older ones are kind of for the writing, but then you're new, so it's going to be better. So we'll start with you first. Kind of work our way up. Honestly. Oh, and I got this new craft essence here. Checking reports. With a very, very, like, sickly looking Gordolf. Like, bro is not looking too great. What is looking great is 20% bond up for lawful and good servants. Holy moly, that's pretty good, actually. We'll grab this, just because I'm pretty much trying to get, like, big bond ups with a bunch of servants, so... Because then we can go with you. Honestly, because this is going to be a pretty early quest, I think I just want to keep leveling up my servants that I want to have big stuff with. So what we'll do is we'll go... what I'll do is I'll switch you off for this, and then we'll go and just give slightly lesser craft essences to you guys. Let's go with... Because it's not going to be that big a deal for these, I don't think. So we'll go, maybe some 4 stars. Let's see here. These are all the Valentines that I still gotta use. Got all the Bond ones here. NP gauge, 4%, quick up. We can give you a 3. You're strong enough, we can give you a 3. Sure. And as for you, we'll give you a 4. Right? Maybe a starting meter or something. Let's see here. Chance to increase gauge, 50%. This is gimmicky as hell. I don't want to use that. Buster up. Buster up NP strength. Sounds good. Works for me. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let us continue on and see what's going on here. Interlude. Not even the almighty hand can reach here. The invisible hand of capitalism? No, it's definitely here. Ray shift successful, Senpai. 19th century London. The fourth singularity has already started to correct itself. There's still a great deal of mist, but it's a normal mist. It's not the demonic fog, so it should be safe for the residents, and they look at the date. And it's the date of the big stink. You guys know about the big stink? The day when just the entire river was the stinkiest thing ever and everyone was like gagging all the time? I sometimes think about the big stink. I don't see any carriages moving. It should gradually go back to normal. The iconic scenes of people in carriages on the streets should return soon enough. That's all thanks to you. Eventually, we all need to fix all the other singularities like that too. Well, ray shifting to the singularities and corrections to the abnormalities are all unprecedented, so it's not that there aren't any concerns. Enough of that. I'm sure we'll learn more as we go. For now, let's just keep moving forward. Understood, Doctor. Foo, foo, foo. Oh, Foo, you're with us again. When did you... Oh, now that we finished the small talk, can I get down to business? Can you hear me, Da Vinci? Do we need to improve our existence and adjust Shiba's elevation angle this time? Actually, are you sure you can leave all that to me and the staff? You can always come back, you know. So you caught me already. I guess it was inevitable. Don't worry too much. Don't worry so much, Dr. Roman. We're in a singularity that's already finished correcting itself. Besides, this place is close to the modern age. It's a 19th century. With the abnormality corrected, proving our existence shouldn't be too hard, even for you. I know, but I just wanted you to understand what was going through my mind when I turned around and realized you had disappeared. I was afraid. I was petrified. Again, knowing that the two voice actors of male weed is very fun for this. Hardly half a second had gone by when I thought, huh? What the heck is that darn technical advisor doing? Is she playing? Relax. Think of this as training just in case of an emergency. Or think of it as training in case of an emergency. In case there comes a time when I'm not around. Okay, it's been a while since I've been in London. Now that pesky demonic fog is gone, let's see. Oh darn, things have barely gone back to normal. How disappointing. And where did we ray shift to? Soho? Oh, we can't have any fun here. Seriously? Is that supposed to be a critique? I wanted to go to Hyde Park. I wanted to go to the department store to shop with all the wonderfully fashionable ladies, then head over to a club to socialize with the gentlemen. I'm not asking to get to be a noblewoman, but I'd at least hope to cut loose a little. I see. To have fun as a lady. How expected, Senpai. This is so like Da Vinci. First, she ray shifts just to take a break, and now she wants to enjoy herself by flouting the usual gender roles of the time. Okay, calm down, Tanner Mesh. Don't get swept up by that oddball's whimsical nonsense. Yes, Da Vinci, the reason why we ray shifted here this time was not so we could go sightseeing, but... I'm pretty sure she knows. I'm impressed, Tanner. You're starting to get me. Don't worry, of course I know. I know that a small abnormality was found in this fourth singularity. And I have a general idea of what it is. Our destination is the British Museum in Regent's Park. But the British Museum is... Yes, Senpai. First of all, I was the one who observed the abnormality. Well, there was also something else that bothered me. And I wanted to see it myself, so that's why I'm accompanying you. Of course I wasn't here to sightsee. I do not tell meaningless lies, because such a lie would eventually point towards the truth. That's why, whenever I make any nonsensical lies, it's all to ride along with someone else's lie. Right, Romani? You say it that way, I don't really have a response to that. Q-Foo! Oh, I sense some criticism coming from over there. Come on, Foo, don't suspect the pretty big sister like that. The nerve on her to call herself pretty big sister is rather impressive. So, I'd say this idea of like calling yourself like pretty big sister. I don't know. First off, I get it. She's pretty big sister if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But no, like it's one of those things where, well, it's a direct translation. I would not word it this way, you know, because I feel like we don't really say like, oh, think of me as a reliable big sister. Like people don't really say that to people they're not related to. But in, Asian countries and a variety of ones, that is a normal sense, right? I go to a place to get massages. Now listen, I know what no, this is a normal place, okay? It's a medical place. But even there, like they call themselves like she's like, I'm Sister Seven, and I'm the one who's gonna be helping you out. And again, it's like, it's just one of those translation things that like we don't really do that. So just something to point out. And I feel like modern FGO doesn't translate in this way. Just a little observation. Yes, impressive. Well, she is the fair Mona Lisa after all. That's a spirit. This version of me is the true Mona Lisa, except no substitutes. That makes my smile the world's greatest smile, right? Full Q. Though to be honest, yeah, I'm in no mood to smile right now. If only we were at least near Westminster, we could have swung by the National Gallery. National Gallery? Senpai, I believe it's an art museum in Trafalgar D. Waterloo Square. Correct. It seems some of my work is displayed there, and there's also a piece of work that I was the inspiration for. Woo-foo! Mash? You okay? Oh, my apologies, Master. I was just thinking about what Da Vinci meant. Things that she directly worked on, or things that she was the inspiration for, remain years after. To have your work preserved in museums, and have it receive praise and admiration for those who see it, I assume many people have seen it and been affected by it. I just thought that must be a very wonderful thing. Foo-foo-foo. Yep, it's one of the perks a cultural servant like her can enjoy. Most heroes make a name for themselves through the legend of their battles and victories. But it's truly rare to leave a lasting imprint on the world through your work alone. In that sense, Leonardo da Vinci has left an indelible mark on this world. She truly earned the title of universal genius. It's the absolute truth, and Da Vinci is still considered to be the personification of that genius. Keep praising me, Romani. Yes, I am not only a beautiful and helpful and beautiful big sister, but I am a true genius to boot. The beautiful big sister part is a bit much. By the way, the works of yours exhibited in the National Gallery is a painting, right? Yep, a large painting. Did you think it was some mysterious code? No, not really. That would have been interesting, but I only thought that for a second, okay? What about that piece you were a model for? Is that a painting too? A portrait? Phew! Wrong. Verrocchio, my mentor in painting, used me as a model to paint a legendary being. Legendary? What was the theme? Something that was modeled after Da Vinci? Well, it was the Archangel Raphael. Really? Well, that's kind of crazy. Phew! The Archangel Raphael? Isn't that angel almost always depicted as oh, yeah. Because Da Vinci was male? I know it's easy for you to forget. The Archangel Gabriel is usually the one who's frequently depicted as female, and that's why Gabriel, if you play SMT, flip-flops between male and female between games, because Gabriel is sometimes depicted as female, but not confirmed, and so that's why it kind of flip-flops. Oh, but wait, if the male Da Vinci was the model, it doesn't matter which gender I was back then. My mentor Verrocchio modeled the angel after me. Besides, it's up to the artist to decide how to depict his subject. Ooh. In other words, the angel was not drawn to look like Da Vinci. Okay, you know what? Can I just freaking Google this? I'm just Verrocchio Angel Raphael. I'm just gonna. No one can stop me. Okay. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, I don't freaking see. Okay. Can I flip? Yeah. That's I mean, I guess. Sure. I think it's the right one. It's the one that comes up. I'm assuming it's the one on the left. Sure. What if it was literally just, hey, can you pose for me? Okay. Right? That'd be funny. Interesting. Right? But the angel was drawn based off of Da Vinci's way of life. Oh, it's even more esoteric. Is that what you mean? Even so, doesn't that angel look too handsome? His soul, at least. Thanks for those interesting reactions, Tanner, Mash, and Romani. Well, however I looked, I was extremely beautiful. Archangel or not, bring it on. When I think of Da Vinci's portrait, I thought he looked like an old man. Oh, I see. Are you thinking of my portrait as an old man? Well, I won't deny that. That was, after all, how I looked at one point. But you know, changing one's appearance is like changing clothes. You say that so casually, but I can't really imagine that. You think so? You've managed to get to the basement. Fu! Yes, Fu. That's right. The Mages Association hasn't been completely fixed just yet. Most of the British Museum itself has been restored, but this area is still the way it was before. Thank goodness. If the correction of the singularity had progressed much further, we wouldn't be able to infiltrate the place so easily. Especially for a place so labyrinthine? One of those words I don't know how to say. This place is the Mages Association's ultimate secret. This place is like a type of armory. Stores a bunch of rare and extremely precious books. And yet, we got in so easily. That's also made it easy for shady characters to sneak in. Do you feel it, Mash? Yes, I sense some magical energy up ahead. Senpai, please be careful. Phew! I suspect they are spellbook-type enemies. I thought the effects of the demonic fog were no more. The clouds of mystics naturally lie dormant in Britain. Even though it's a demonic fog, if we are in the time when reality is correcting the age itself, the fact that there are man-eating books around isn't surprising to me at all. Here they come. That sounded completely crazy, but she just said it like it was normal. Anyway, yeah, it's battle time. I missed Romani. It's kind of nice to be reading some more lines as him. Like, don't get it wrong. Gordolf is still my favorite man. But Romani does bring a good energy, too. We'll have to see where the winds of the plot take us. Boy, I saw that new servant for the new chapter in FGO-JP. Uchimama, bone titties. That's the good stuff. Okay, so we can just kill these guys the normal way. Okay, that did not do nearly as much as I expected, but that's fine. We'll do a round of normal, and then some supers and stuff after. Yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3. Wait, let's get this going here. We got the rare bunny, and I clicked like a fool. No, actually. 1, 2, 3. That makes more sense. Ha! You're Roman now. Okay. Hey, this'll be good. That's what we want. Smack. Boy, I used her so much for grinding in this recent event. The rerun of the Draco event. Real nice that I was able to just get through that. 300% attack with her, with the super effective on basically everything. Boy, geez, that was nice. You give percent, right? Yes, good. Okay. How much that do? Wow, that did not do nearly as much as I expected. Okay. Good noises, buddy. Let's go.
見つけた
さようですか
Some of these here.
エンジもらうわ
Oh, man. All right. Time to finish this. Big book? Yeah, a grimoire. Okay, we're just gonna pop that on you. Pop this. Pop this. Pop this. Pop this. Not that it matters, but it's fine. Make you Roman, attack you, and we win. Alright, check us out. Smack, you're Roman. Already did half health. This, boom, we get you.
天に届かんとするものその願いに応えてやろうこのレイバロンドムスアウレアでな
Done. Oh no, wow! I swore that would have just killed. I'm so used to having 300% damage up, man. It was such a beautiful time. Hey, yeah, like, look. I'm already getting them up there. It's the good stuff. Although my Kentucky rider is Bond 13 because he's my #1 sort of servant for, oh. He's my #1 servant for the bullying Elizabeth Halloween. Oh, Windows updates. Shut up. I hate you. I'm not getting Windows 11. You can't make me. But yeah, I've been bullying with him, so he's up to Bond 13, which is ridiculous. Like, I mean, I like Ryder Kentucky, but I'm literally just using him not for Bond, but just because he can basically one-shot that if I get a really good roll, you know? Anyways, they'll probably just bring us to the menu anyways. I don't think that's going to be a post story on that one. We'll see. Weird crash there. After a battle? I don't think we've seen that before. Okay. Hey, extended runtime. More ads. Thanks for the money. We'll continue on here. Interludes. Okay. We got ourselves a nefarious assassin, it seems. We'll go green, because then, and check this out. We bring up you, right? We bring that to you, and we give you, we got green. Let's see here. Quick and gain. Yeah, works for me. Okay. Let's do this thing. All right. All enemies defeated. Good work, Senpai. Vinci, are you pushing yourself? You are a woman at the ripe old age of 20-something. Like a hag. Not at all. Actually, this is fun. My job normally doesn't let me accompany you like this. To freely walk around, huh? Since we are short-handed at Kalia, it somehow became my job to build up the anti-infiltration program. It's not a particularly taxing job, but day and night it's just been work, work, work. But ever since you formed a contract with me, I've been able to get involved in battle. Now that you mention it, it is rare for you to be with us from investigation to battle, right? That's why I'm really happy. I'm excited. If it was fieldwork, it would have been even better. Fieldwork? If I'm outside, I can go all out. Making a bonfire in a place like this is frowned upon, you know. I didn't think it was true, but Leonardo really seems like she's out camping. I heard that, Ramani. Oh, sorry. Wait, that wasn't all bad, was it? Pooh. Anyway, so is this labyrinth the source of London's abnormality? Vinci seems to be convinced it is, and the fact that we encountered demonic booths? booths? I read book and my brain was already on proof. So I almost said demonic boofs. Go for one of those right now, you know what I'm saying, brother? Demonic books is all the proof we need. But the readings on my side aren't all that clear. The Mages Association bounded field that was originally there had reappeared, and it's interfering with our ability to gather information. Who knows? Man-eating books hardly seem strange to me. And besides, I might have made a mistake. I was still human after all. Da Vinci making a mistake? I didn't think Da Vinci made mistakes. You saw through me. You're right. Like you said, I probably didn't make mistakes. I'm almighty. Well, many desire to be so. I truly am. That's why I'm a bit saddened. I didn't want our reunion to be like... Wait, is this Nemesign? During my time, I had not a single equal. I was a genius after all, and not just any genius, a universal genius. The talents I was born with were not limited to any single field. Painting, sculpting, architecture, carpentry, anatomy, natural science. Yes, and magecraft. All fields of human knowledge were my playground. There was nobody who was equal to me. Everyone trailed behind me. Leonardo. No, I don't think it's Nemesign, but maybe you're talking about Nemesign? I don't know. But still, there were few who could match me in a handful of fields. For example, yes, you. Insane that there's actually a voice line that just keeps going. Oh wow, he just keeps going. Magical energy detected. From what I'm seeing, it looks like a ghost-type enemy. Shall we do this? Oh my god, what? I came here to see you. Michelangelo. Hold up. Hold up. Leonardo. And Michelangelo. Earlier we were talking about, mind you, it's not the same guy, but we were talking about someone named Raphael. Are you kidding me? So is this... So, okay, well, I guess... I mean, I shouldn't say no, you know, Michelangelo servant, because we've seen times where enemies in these become servants, so... Okay. I gotta say, did not think we'd be doing this. You know, these enemies are actually pretty strong. They actually got some fairly high stats here. We need to get some good crits or something. Okay. No big combo. Let's get this going. And we'll do big Roman damage where possible. Getting some stuff. Okay. Big zeros. Dodge that. Let's go. I don't think I want... What I'll do is I think I'll go... 1, 2, 3. That way I can make sure the first dies. Yeah. And then do big damage on the second. Yeah. You are shock. You are bind. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3. All right. Egg. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Not me though. Don't worry. I've been hit with that a lot. No. Sometimes you just say like, dude, being a YouTuber is being psychoanalyzed all the time. You'll just be like, I think I'm gonna play as a female character in this because they're cute. And everyone's like, egg? And it's like, no, it's not. I support all of you in everything that you do. No, sorry. I know it's a little disappointing. It is what it is. Let's just kill. There we go. No time to go ham on Michelangelo. Ghost of Michelangelo. You're not strong at all. Okay. I don't know. Time to diddle Michelangelo. Let's pop, I don't know, just that on you. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Alright. We'll see if we, how much we do. Does he count as human? I don't think so. He was, but... Okay. You're gonna need that second hit. Oh yeah, you definitely do. Alright, and did a little bit more. Oh, a lot more still, actually. Hey. Good. Just finish this up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. We killed Michelangelo. Gotta say, didn't think that'd be where this went. Not at all. Not at all. Hey, 7. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're getting them up there. Right? We need as many Bond 10s as possible. Well, there he goes. Goodbye, Michelangelo. Well, it was only where the arts were concerned. My dear friend, you had a gift that was comparable to my own. But I wonder, why were you hanging around the Mages Association library? Or perhaps, did the abnormality of the singularity cause any lingering spirits lurking around the British Museum to fall underground? Perhaps the truth really is something silly like that. Foo-foo, you clicked too early, foo! Either way, Michelangelo, I'm a little relieved. I'm glad you didn't end up in the... Oh, damn. Wishing to not be a heroic spirit, I guess, yeah. Glad you didn't end up in the throne as a heroic spirit. At least your soul should rest in peace now. Rest in peace. The other, Uomo Universale. Da Vinci. Foo! Your lover, perhaps? Huh? Well, What? It's hard to Wait. Were Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci a couple? I'm Googling this. Oh wait, they had beef? Because they competed for the same patrons? Did they get along? Oh, they worked together for the Medicis. Oh goodness. Okay. Everything I'm seeing says rivalry. Also, 23 years his junior. Oh, okay. This is... Guys, I think this is pro-ship? Well, it's hard to say. He really was somebody truly special to me, but I'm not sure how I can express our relationship. I'm a genius. He was a genius. I'm sure you know the name Michelangelo. Yes, Michelangelo is a widely known artist, also known as a Renaissance man. Especially his sculpture, paintings, and designs were considered the work of a true genius. Yep, right. I'm a big fan of his David as well. Well, yeah. I guess I did like him. I'm not sure you'd call it love, though. More than Mona Lisa? Well, maybe not that much. Woo! That was a quick answer. I pity Michelangelo. Well, I don't really know what he was thinking when he was wandering around. I died before him. Maybe it's this. His feelings just accumulating here. And a lot of things happen to get them all twisted and warped. Something like that. Yeah, if you're satisfied with that, then I'm fine with it too. The fact that you were acting different than usual, well, I'll just say that was my imagination. Anyway, the minute abnormality in the singularity seems to have stabilized now. Okay, let's prepare to head back. Good work, everyone. Yes, Doctor. Good work. Okay, Doctor. Can you ray shift us back without my help? I can. I can! I've always done it. Wait a minute. Have I done it properly? Usually I make adjustments in the background. I'm joking. You've always done it fine. Wait. Have I never done adjustments on my own? That's fine. You're not alone. I'm here and so is the staff. And of course, Tanner and Mash. If I say it, there's no mistaking it. It's lonely doing it all alone. Let's have some fun. That's not what I mean. Fuck you! That happened a while ago. It was sometime after fixing the 5th or 6th singularity. Yeah, it was right before going to Uruk. Brings back some memories. That was supposed to be a lesson for you, but that message came right back to me. Yeah, right. It hit me hard. I can understand Michelangelo's feelings now. I can see why he would turn into a troublesome ghost. It sure is painful having to continue to work even after being left all alone. Oh, like you lose Da Vinci's gone and, your rival's gone and yeah, okay. I see. Didn't expect it to go into shipping them, but you know what? Sure, why not? No second. Oh, no, there is a second interlude. Okay. A gift from a little devil. Well, we can stick pretty much the same team, pretty much, it seems. Honestly, I might just go Castoria just because it's better to just have the widespread stuff. Yeah, I might, we've used you a bit. As fun as you are, and you're a fun servant. I've used you so much that I'm kind of tired of dealing with you. So let's grab another servant who is fun. Let's go to Bond, and let's see who's high on my Bond list. You can see all my servants here who are quite high Bond. 12. Oh, he's 12, not 13, but still, it's on the way to 13. Right, so let's see. We want to do... I still want to get Protea up. Protea is still one of my just favorite servants to throw on for stuff. And again, I think if I recall, you have a pretty good Bond C. Plus, you're always useful, especially with Castoria. So sure, why not? Come on in. Come on in. Yep. Just because you have the advantage at least. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's see what's up with Da Vinci's second interlude. A gift from a little devil. I was there for my mother when she died. I suppose I should be grateful for that. And I am, truly. That all happened a long time ago. A very long time ago. My family were notaries in the village of Vinci. Yeah, because Da Vinci, right? Literally, Leonardo of Vinci. Had been for generations. They were pretty well off, all things considered. My parents were never married. My mother, Caterina, was beautiful, but she was also a peasant. Back then, there was no way she or my father, Messer Piero, could possibly have been permitted to make their love official. In others' eyes, she just wasn't good enough. I don't want to say it because it's too crass, but that is essentially what people thought of their love. Still, that didn't stop them from having a beautiful child together. This is me, Leonardo. And boy, was I cute, I think. But according to what I've heard and considering what I look like now, how could I not have been? Yeah, what am I saying? Of course I was adorable. Let's just leave it at that. Getting back to my mother, Caterina. She married another man after she gave birth to me. They made many children of their own. That's all well and good. It was certainly better than continuing a relationship that could never lead to marriage, and she didn't want to worry about me. My grandfather and uncle on the Da Vinci side took care of me. I grew up healthy and happy, and it wasn't long before my abundant talents started helping me accomplish amazing things. But I never forgot about my mother. It wasn't an obsession, really, but I thought about her often. I think it was Botticelli who said that enough is plenty. It certainly sounds like something he'd say. Anyway, when I was about 40 or so, my mother fell ill. She died shortly thereafter. I had a bit of money back then, so I tended to her sometimes. That is why I was able to be there when she finally slipped off. Oh, I held her funeral as well. It was a rather nice funeral at that. Strangely, I can't recall whether I cried at all. Truly. I barely remember it at all. Still, I think I probably did. I was still a strapping young lad of 40 back then after all, so I must have been more sensitive. Most importantly, I wasn't the universal genius back then that I am now. What a kind of nice and random therapy session. What's this? It seems your repose last night was somewhat less than restful, Mr. Tanner. Did something unusual happen once again while you were asleep? My understanding is this would hardly be the first time. Oh, wait, this was a dream? Dreamed about Da Vinci. Me? I wonder why that could have happened. I must say, I don't recall it. Of course, there's no reason for me to not take you at your word. It could be that our connection is much stronger now that we have a contract that allows me to accompany you in battle. Yeah, about that. Anyway, I'm flattered. Sort of irritating that you're not able to control it, but that aside, we should be glad that our master is having new and interesting experiences. I'm sorry, did you think it was a wet dream? Because it's true, I've had those too. So, oh, yeah, right? Just, what kind of dream are we talking about here anyway? I think you were talking about someone? Perhaps it was something related to an experience of hers from her lifetime. Wonder who it was. I knew so many interesting people in my lifetime. Was it Botticelli? Mikey? Lorenzo the Magnificent? Maybe Isabelle d'Este? By the look on Mr. Tanner's face, I would say it was none of those. It may not, therefore, have been someone of great historical significance. A question for you. In your dream conversation, how would you describe Miss Da Vinci's emotional state? I think she was crying. Huh? Good one. You know, I'm not really one to turn on the waterworks, right? Yeah, but you're kind of talking about your mom dying. Kind of rough. Oh, I'm having one of those dreams again. Did I wake you? Or were you still up? Either way, sorry for bothering you so late. So I'm pretty sure you've guessed why I'm here. I couldn't get our conversation from earlier out of my head. So I'm curious, who I was talking to you about, you know, in that dream you had. First, though, I should apologize. I think I had figured it out as far as who it was once you dropped that little hint. I just didn't want to get into it there in the command room with so many people around. Even if I'm just filling in, I'm still their boss. It's hard to talk about sentimental stuff around them. Holmes? Well, you know him. I'm sure he's got this whole thing figured out already. Anyway, like I said, I'm pretty sure I know who it was. I was talking about my mother, right? Katerina of Vinci Village. My beautiful mother. She never did get a chance to raise me, but she still brought me into this world. She's the woman who gave me life. I loved her so much, and I'm sure she loved me too. Did she look like you do? Like, this is meant to kind of be nice, but it's also like... I mean, I'm gonna click it. Who knows? Though I am pretty sure she had a lovely smile. Things were complicated. She was my mother, yes, but she could never marry my father. Maybe I've already told you this within that dream, so I'll be brief. I spent the last years of my life, my mother's life with her in Milan. I was doing pretty well for myself back then, so I took steps to bring my birth mother to live with me. Not long after, she got sick and so sick she collapsed. I remember going a little out of my mind, not knowing what to do. Looking back, I realized I may have foolishly been responsible for shortening her life. It'd be a lie to say I didn't regret that, but I wouldn't trade those 2 years in Milan with her for anything. How familiar are you with my paintings? Ever heard the one I did called Virgin of the Rocks? Well, time to go to frickin' Google. Virgin of the... Is it of the Rocks? Yes, Virgin of the Rocks. Well, I look it up, and I see controversial hidden symbol in this painting. Yeah, there it is. So there's an angel, there's two little cherubs. So, I mean, I'm assuming this is meant to be Mary, right? We're talking about the Virgin, right? It's a nice painting. I actually really like it. God, Da Vinci's paintings were actually really good. Like, this is really good. It's so good. Okay, now I do. Let's explain it. Not really, sorry. It's one of my better ones. I'll show you sometime. I painted it in Milan a few years before I had my mother come live with me. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. But I also went way past the deadline on it. Things happen, you know? And it ended up delayed so long, all you could do was laugh. That's no laughing matter? Well, yeah, you're right, it's not. Boy, was the priest who commissioned it pissed. Then again, I was pretty pissed too once I saw what he wanted to pay me for it. As the name suggests, it's a painting of the Virgin Mary, the Madonna, sitting among some rocks. I think when I was making it, I must have been longing for some maternal presence myself. I can see that. I can 100% see that. Yeah, 100%. Of course, how much of this is true, I have no idea. That's how it seems to me now anyway, with the benefit of hindsight and all. While I was painting the Madonna, I started to miss my own mother, so much that I ended up having her move out to Milan to live with me. I'm sure you've heard the saying, no use crying over spilled milk? Me, I've always had a different take on it. You can't put spilled water back in the pot. I think that's about the perfect summary of human life. Although, if I'm being really honest, I think I like the way Sun Tzu put it best. Thus, though we have heard of stupid haste in war, cleverness has never been seen associated with long delays. Thus, prompted by Miss Titana's dream, the heroic spirit Leonardo da Vinci has a premonition and decides she would like to take some manner of action. Just as she did when she brought her mother to live with her. Do I have that right? How long have you been there? Is Holmes right? I hate to admit it, but I suppose he is. I do want to take action here, just like I did with my mother. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need your help, just like last time. Last time? You mean with Michelangelo? I'm so glad you remembered. Yep, exactly like that. I suppose I'm being a bit nostalgic again. Coordinates set for Europe, on the outskirts of Milan, 1524. This appears to be a minute singularity, most likely caused by a small holy grail or a grail fragment. It's just as you said, Da Vinci. I can't believe you called it so accurately before the command room could observe it with Sheba. I thought this might be a good time to try my hand at Freudian dream interpretation, but it seems that won't be necessary here. Yeah, with a mother involved, that's okay. Most impressive, Da Vinci. Just the sort of thing I would expect from you. Well, I suppose something of that ease may be owed to the precision of Master's dream. Commencing ray shift. Please be careful out there, Senpai. See you later! Why is this talking about the little devil, then? This is a sight for sore eyes. I haven't seen the Duchy of Milan like this in ages. Foo-foo pasta, foo! Oh, Foo, you snuck along too? Are you sure you wouldn't rather be with Mash? Foo-foo. I see. So you like beautiful women, do you? As it happens, I do too. What good taste you have. Ray shift successful. Readings show you should be in the eastern part of Milan. Good. I must admit, though, this is a different time period than when I lived here, so I don't know the place as well as it is now. It was pretty peaceful back then, but France and Venice always loomed large as threats. As much as people went about their lives quietly, there was a certain tension in the air. I remember the local hotshot, Il Moro, took a liking to me. I used to play the lira for him. Like lyre, the instrument? But lira's the money. Sure is. Foo-foo? Alright then, let's go for a walk and see where we... Well, never mind that. Looks like we ray shifted to just about exactly where we need to. There they are, plain as the nose on your face. They could have at least waited till nightfall. See? Wow! Found Q! Hostile detected. A lot of them. It looks like they have the Holy Grail with them. Alright, let's get this show on the road, shall we? I am, of course, a combat genius too, so just sit back and let Da Vinci handle this. Initiating battle. Here they come. Just look at all these demons. Man, they couldn't be more obvious if they tried. I remember, because it got brought up earlier, like the Da Vinci Code was such a huge deal when it came out. And then I remember it was such a big deal when like the sequel to it was called Angels and Demons. Like, I wouldn't say I lived in a particularly religious world. Like, yeah, my family was religious, but like nothing that you see people talk about for super religious people. But like, I definitely remember there being a lot of people saying like, you can't call it that. That's gonna invite stuff into your house. You can't do that, you know? And so it is just an interesting, you know, sort of thing to see how that sort of changed there. All right. This might just clear the wave with one. We'll see. How we do? How we do? Oh, just a little bit more. Perfect. I'll take that 29%. Okay. More ghosties. Hey. What a nice little reference. Let's get this going with you. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We can get some nice regen on it too. If we don't kill, we'll see. Okay, that did. Oh, big demon guy. Hello. Well, we can do this with you then for now. Pop this on you. Pop this on you, because you have a full combo. Pop this for the buster up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's crazy how so good of a servant Summer Ibuki is. It's actually crazy how they released this servant in this state. I'm not complaining. That's not a complaint. It's a good thing. Okay. Well, yeah, what is this little devil? Just stick with the same. Why not? If it works. That takes care of them, but... Foo! Foo foo foo! That's right, it's not over yet. Still more of them here. The BBEG in particular. The big... The Blaze Blue Electric Grandstand. The big, beautiful E-Cup Gal in particular. I can tell it's not a servant, but it's still got a lot of magical energy. It must have absorbed the Holy Grail fragment to get its magical energy levels up this high. You're right, Da Vinci. I can see those exceptional magical energy readings from here. It must possess a small Holy Grail or a fragment of a larger one. I figured, yeah. And don't you just look the part. Hey there, Salai. I don't know who that is. Salai. Gian Giacomo Giacomo Caprotti. While she lived, Da Vinci took him under her wing while he was still a young boy. He became Da Vinci's apprentice in Milan in 1490, where they grew close as a family. Family? Now I see. Since he died in 1524, minute singularity must have occurred when the small Holy Grail turned him into a ghost. It would seem you're right on the mark, Miss Da Vinci. The Salai I knew already had a fragment, so I figured he must have been the one affecting Master's dreams. I had a hunch, really, and it turned out to be dead on. Though I wish it wasn't. You're the only person I knew who would think to pester me like this, Salai. Still, why is it a ghost this time around, too? Oh well. Guess you never did get to a point where you'd be enshrined in the throne. I've never heard of him. Besides, even if you were, I'm pretty sure all your bad habits would put you pretty firmly on the anti-hero end of things anyway. Was he really that bad? He was a beautiful kid, adorable even. Oh, I loved his curly hair. He may not have been quite at my level, but he was still as lovely as an angel. Woo-foo da foo. She's leading off by extolling the virtues of pretty boys. That's our Da Vinci, I guess. But he was a frickin' brat, too. He was easily 4 times as mischievous as the average person. He used to sell my shoes just to buy candy, steal my silver brushes. Hell, he'd steal anything that wasn't nailed down, really. Broke my pots while we ate. Just thinking about it pisses me off. Salai, I gotta say, a brat like you appearing before the maestro is a wandering ghost, just like what happened with Michelangelo. Ticks me off even more than I thought it would. Shut your damn hole. Good gracious, what happened with this kid? Da Vinci Salai? What happened with him? I'm looking this up. Okay. Let's see here. Italian artist, pupil of Da Vinci, entered the home at 10, created paintings, described one of the students and companion and servant for Da Vinci. I'm sorry. Salai? Salai did a nude painting of the Mona Lisa? What? Mona Lisa's titties? I'm gonna have to, like, can I show this? I think I could. I think I could. I'm gonna show it. Behold, gentlemen, titties on my channel. Wow. Damn. Mona Lisa was stacked. That's crazy. So Salai did a naked Mona Lisa. Now I kind of understand. Okay. Yeah. Wait, some researchers believe that Salai was the real model of Mona Lisa, but this claim is disputed by the Louvre. Huh. Okay. Salai's sexuality. Well, that's a thing. Number of drawings make reference to Salai's sexuality. There's modeled, a drawing model on Leonardo's painting John the Baptist called the Angel Incarnate of a nude young man with erect penis representing Salai. The erect penis is accepted by Leonardo's hand. Oh no. Leonardo's folio Codex Atlanticus includes 2 pages of drawings by hand other than Leonardo's, one of which is a crudely drawn sketch depicting an anus identified as Salai's bum, pursued by penises on legs. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Okay. Alright, I think that's pretty much what it is then. In the DLC for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Ezio interacts with Salai while looking for Da Vinci. It portrays Salai as being Leonardo's lover, and Ezio is aware. He is supportive of it, telling Leonardo that he approves of the relationship. Maybe not the age part thing. It's a bit weird. It's a little weird, you know? Kept in the house for 25 years. Yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's 100% a... It's 100% a relationship. There's no way it's not. We are here to learn together, friends. We're here to learn stuff together, and that's what we learned today. We learned about that. Okay. Happy Pride Month? Question mark? We got the penguin also. We are getting mad lucky with those. Wow, okay. Did you guys look this up too? I didn't know about this. Well, this makes all of the comments from Da Vinci make more sense. Okay, well. Oh, I just realized you're literally named there Salai, yeah. Big demon. Okay. Daemons. You get maxed out, you get attack up. You go here. Let's go 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hit.
この君のもしかしなくても天使グレート3はいいアリサも移せアリサもって自分まだいますよスターク同じやつだ
What wonderful noises.
夏が来たりてかぎろい揺れて雨が来たりて命が騒ぐ息吹の御霊八脈怒涛
Okay. And one more demon. He's like, hey guys, I'm here to help you, Salai. Oh no! Let's just go 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay. Wait, one more interlude and I get a big prize. That'll make me happy. We need that. We need that because then we'll be able to get one more shot at, you know, getting those servants there that we want. Hostiles eliminated. Automatically collecting Holy Grail fragments per the usual protocol. I don't think we get a Holy Grail for this. And collected. That takes care of that. Damn it, Salai. I heard you died 5 years after I did. Why'd you have to go and do that while you were still so young? What a damned waste. Even if it was just bad luck that led you to the Holy Grail and turned you into a ghost. You have no business dying while you're so young. You really were nothing but a pain in the ass till the end, weren't you? You probably really want to have a talk with him, huh? I don't know about that. Sure, he ended up an evil, rampaging ghost, but I think that suited him in an odd sort of way. What better way for a Helian like him to cause as much trouble as he wants, after all? In that sense, we are lucky to meet him like this. Hey now, don't getting all gloomy on me. If Da Vinci says it's okay, then it's okay. I do like that sensitive side of yours, though. I hope that's something you can hold on to. Always. Foo-foo! Alright then. What do you say we get ourselves back to Caldia? I'm sure you'll sleep soundly tonight, Master. Any dreams you have will surely be sweet. Hey, Maestro? I don't get it. You held a proper funeral for your mother, right? So why aren't you doing anything this time around? Huh, well, Maestro. This is why you still have all those regrets, you big dummy. Yep, I get the feeling that's what Salai was telling me. I know he wasn't actually saying anything, of course, but that's the impression that I get. I love that song. That wasn't a prediction or anything like that, just a feeling. I love that song so much. God bless you, Digimon the movie English dub. I swear, that little imp never did have any problems saying the sort of things that no one else would dare to say. But you know, Salai, even if I couldn't give you a proper funeral, I still feel like I gave you a proper send-off, even if I'm the only one who feels that way. Alright, guess I better start getting things ready. Well, getting my... Oh, wow! Oh, they hint at her early, huh? Well, getting my spare ready, really. No telling when my number could be up. So I've got to be sure I'm ready for anything. That's probably part of the reason why Salai showed up now. Demons have long been harbingers of death. While I'm at it, you know what? I think I'll model it after my childhood appearance. Oh. Wow. So straight up, just they hinted at this version of her way early. Holmes probably already has an idea of what I'm up to, but I don't see him having an issue. He may always play it pretty close to his chest, but he had my back again with this, and he kept his mouth shut when he should have. I wonder what you'd think about this plan if you were here. You'd probably have a big problem with it, wouldn't you? Well, sorry. I've just got to go through with it. Lady Luck has been awfully kind to me in this life and in the last. So to make up for that, even if my next death does turn out to suck pretty badly, I think I'll just have to roll with it. Unless this came out after the Part 2 prologue, which would also make sense, you know. Cool. I don't have that. There's not a third one, is there? Oh, thank God. Okay, well, we'll do, yeah, we'll definitely do yours here. I mean, we have these guys, so it's not that big a deal, right? We'll just do theirs after there at another time. Especially because, like, they sound kind of fun. Like, this sounds interesting, talking about a god in a foreign land, but cooking Nikki Tish, that just sounds like cooking mama. Plus, you get an upgrade, so I want to do that. But for now, we are so emotional. True, we are. At least I am. Sei Shonagon, one of the Heian period's most famous female writers. When I first met her, or well, I don't know who's speaking then. When I first met her, she no longer went by that name. Probably the author? What's her face? Murasaki. She said that she had given up that name and the work synonymous with it, the Pillow Book, to appease her late mistress's soul. After the now unencumbered Nagiko defeated a shadow version of herself born from her own obsessions, I discovered, yeah, we had something of a bond and a new mutual understanding. Promising we would meet again one day, she returned to the throne as casually as though she were going for a walk. And now, she's here at Caldia. Oh, hello, Master. What brings you here so late at night? If you're looking for a book to read before you go to sleep, I'd be happy to help you find one from your preferred genre. I was actually thinking I'd like to try reading Nagiko's Pillow Book. Let's see. Oh, I can't find it on the shelves. Maybe someone has it checked out. Oh, here it is. Goodness, what was it doing here of all places? I suppose whomever read it last. Never learned that you're supposed to put a book back on its shelf when you're done with it. Why do I get the feeling she was just reading it herself? Sorry to keep you waiting. We have a few editions to choose from, but I recommend this one personally. It's been translated into more modern language, and it also has commentary explaining the finer points and references of the original text, so it's a perfect as an introduction to the work. No, real talk? I've come to love, like, annotated versions of books. Holy crap. Give me the equivalent of, like, highlighted text in an RPG that you can click on that gives you a full wiki page. I love that. It's rather interesting how differently authors translated... It's rather interesting how differently authors interpret a text. Translators even. You know what? Hey, true, it is interesting. Which is why complaining about it on the internet is stupid. The same thing happens with my own book, The Tale of Genji. In fact, if you are so inclined, you may even find it fun to try reading multiple editions and see how each one handles a given text. True, I think that's a cool thing. I think comparing multiple translations of something is a really cool thing. And it's a shame that any sort of time you bring it up, you attract the wrong people. Some of them are written with Very casual modern language, which certainly makes for a fun and breezy read, but personally I think your first exposure to be a classic like this should be an edition that can serve as a proper introduction to... Uh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize how much I was babbling. At any rate, Master, may I ask why you thought to read the Pillow Book? Oh, now I see. You want to know more about what Nagiko's life was like in the Imperial Palace. Well, I can tell you that when she was there, she used to serve Lady Fujiwara no Teishe as her mistress. Can you tell me anything about Lady Teishe? Yes, of course. I served Lady Fujiwara no Soshi, who married the Emperor some time after her. In that sense, I suppose Lady Teishe was a rival of sorts. However, I don't think Lady Shoshi ever truly considered Lady Teishe her enemy. I didn't either. Many people were deeply stricken upon Lady Teishe's passing, especially premature as it was. It's said that the happy days described in the Pillow Book are a mixture of truth and fiction. While that may or may not be true, I can say with absolute certainty that the wise and beautiful Lady Teishe described by Sei Shonagon was an honest depiction. From everything I heard about her, I know that she was blessed with an abundance of wit and charm, even as she remained friendly and affable. Oh, that's right. I remember hearing about this as well. One day, Sei Shonagon and Lady Teishe were enjoying a pleasant chat when Lady Teishe suddenly asked her, "Do you like me, Sei?" Taken aback and flustered beyond belief, it was all Sei Shonagon could do to stammer out, "Yes, I love ya, I really mean it." Just then, from somewhere else inside the palace, came the unmistakable "Wachoo" of someone sneezing. Oh my, did you hear that? Someone must be lying right now. That sneeze must be the heaven's way of telling me not to be fooled. Then, Lady Teishe retreated to her chambers, leaving poor Sei Shonagon there, standing there with tears in her eyes. "No, Lady Teishe, wah!" It's a funny little anecdote, I guess. So as you can see, she could also be very playful. Wow, I can't imagine anyone toying with Nagiko like that. From what I was told, Sei Shonagon was fairly quiet and reserved when she first entered service in the palace. She reminded me of a frail, skittish animal. And apparently it was Lady Teishe herself who helped her realize her true talents. What in the world did she do to turn Nagiko into a Nagiko? I think that question can best be answered by you reading her book for yourself, Master. Alright, here you go. One modern-day translation of the Pillow Book. I do hope you enjoy it. Huh? Shut up! Nope. The library doors. Oh, come quick, Karochi. We got an emergency on our hands. I swear, of all the time for Chanmis to not be in his room... Am I interrupting something? Were you two having a moment? Did I just super rain on your parade? Sorry. Well, don't mind me. I'll be going and you can get back to doing what you were doing. What? No, this is nothing like that. Master was just here to borrow a book. Besides, didn't you just say you were looking for him? And that there's some sort of emergency? Oh yeah, wow, almost forgot. Something crazy's going on in the cafeteria right now. Will you two come with me? Oh, is it meatloaf night? Oh man, you weren't kidding. What? What is happening? Shadow servants? What in the world happened here? A taco par? Takoyaki party? I'm sorry, a what? Oh yeah, okay, what? Dude, I'm learning to speak her language. You know, a takoyaki party? I'm sorry. Could you maybe start from the beginning? Well, very well. It all began just over an hour ago. Okay, the rest is all you guys. We cats are nocturnal creatures, and the sun's down, so it's bedtime. Though, of course, we also take plenty of cat naps during the day. I mean, it's right there in the name. You got it. Thanks for getting us all set up. We'll take it from here. You just go ahead and curl up like a happy kitty, Mio-boo. Excuse me, but could you not talk to me like I'm some sort of pet? What do you think I am, anyway? Well, I don't want to get lost in the weed now, so we can pick this up another time. Make sure your ladies and derm don't stay up all night. Like, here's the thing. Some people call me out for that voice because they're like, that's not what she sounds like. But then you read the dialogue and you're like, no, that's literally how she's written. All right, now that it's just us, let's get this takoyaki party started. Like, you don't gotta tell me twice. I'm totes about quantity over quality with stuff like this. How about all sorts of fillings? But I think I'll just start with good old classic octopus. Hold up, keep the devilfish on that plate, will you? This here side's for Western type eats. We got cheese, we got bacon, and of course you got butter too. That's... Do you know what the taco in takoyaki means? Damn, I've never had takoyaki with that stuff in it before. Is that American style or something? Is this all the gyarus? American? I don't really know, but I can tell it's definitely a healthy style. Bacon, butter, cheese? Okay. Back in outer space, there was this terrible curse that made it so even servants could gain weight. Can we bring that curse to Kalia? Can we bring this curse, please? But we don't have to worry about that now. We don't have to worry about that at all here in Caldia. It's so awesome. Oh, you queens want in on this batch too? No cheese. Okay, you know what? I'd say she fits with them at least for sure. This is the Celt/Norse area where cheese is strictly forbidden. You're okay with that, right, Skahawk? Yes, I suppose that's fine. I'd never heard of takoyaki, let alone a taco par before, so I have no idea what to expect anyway. You seem much more comfortable with this modern-day world than me, Mev, so I'm happy to defer to you. Hey, don't sweat the small stuff. Just cook what you want. You cook what you enjoy and enjoy what you cook. I see. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Cook what I enjoy and enjoy what I cook. I swear if you put ice cream. I swear. Man, it's like kind of amazing seeing a couple queens poking at takoyaki. I mean, our own upbringing's nothing to sneeze at either, but still. Come on, you too, Rikachi. Don't just stand there. Go ahead and toss in some choice eats. Yeah, I just came by to get a glass of water. I have no idea what's going on here. Dude, imagining all these queens and gyarus pulling in Mandricardo, and he's like, I guess I'm here. I just needed a glass. There's something so pedestrian about him coming to get a glass of water. Like, I don't know. I feel like servants don't get, like, dry throat, but he's like, yeah, I just want a bit of water, man. And he gets pulled into this. That's so good. Oh, really? Well, who cares? You're here now, so what do you want to try first? Any foods you dislike? You don't even actually listen to anyone, do you? Besides, I just had dinner, so I'm really not hungry. Seriously, I'm not. It's fine, don't worry. Nagako even wrote in her book that there's always room for octopus. Truth. Did you really? Well, that's hilarious, haha! I mean, it's not just that. I know these are all good people, but I don't know how much more of this party atmosphere I can take. So, yeah. At first, everyone was just eating and laughing and having a great time. Question, if I may? Huh? This, taco par, was it open to anyone who wished to join? Sure was. Pyson and CJ. CJ? CJ? Who is CJ? Isn't that the guy from, like, Grand Theft Auto? What? Who's CJ? Who the Oh, Calamity Jane! I'm sorry. I couldn't even put together who CJ was. All I could think about was Grand Theft Auto. Pyson and CJ and me were all hanging out when the takoyaki came up, so we just decided to make a whole bunch of it. Then the queen showed up while we were getting everything set up in the cafeteria, and from there... Oh wait, did you want in on the taco par action too, Karochi? Now, what am I saying? That's not your scene. Oh my god, the commentary. Remember that? They kind of killed that as part of her characterization. Despite her cheerful protests to the contrary, deep down Nagiko thought, oh man, Kaorichi totally wanted in on the taco part, didn't she? I'll make sure she gets an invite next time. She might want to come in a different outfit though. I'm sure she'd be bummed if she couldn't get the grease smell out of her nice clothes. though of course she was careful to keep those thoughts to herself. Couchy, you okay? Yes, I'm fine. My Tyson Comedy Fest caught me off guard, that's all. Yeah? Okay, if you're sure. Anyway, getting back on track. We were all having a blast for a while, but then I noticed we ran out of fillings. Well, that's like literally 90% of what takoyaki is. Huh? We're all out of cheese and bacon. And the sweet stuff too, now that I'm looking closer. Alright, Nagiko. Go get some more food from the kitchen. What, are you some kind of queen or something? Why, yes I am. Oh, don't get the ice cream for dessert. Oh, the cat talk, the cat talk. Oh, it's okay, I'll go. I'm sure I can find something in the fridge, eventually. Don't worry, Rikichi, I got this. You just stay and enjoy the food. Besides, that amount of takoyaki in your plate isn't anything to go by. You still got plenty of eating left to do. Here, have some more. Alright, be back in a jiff. Some would say be back in a gif. Let's see, fillings and ice cream, fillings and ice cream. My chance to sneak out. Raw meat's kind of gross when you see it in big bloody chunks, huh? Can't believe Emnyan in the kitchen game just cut up that stuff like it's nothing. Wonder if there's anything sweet around here, like a fruit or something. Oh, what's this now? Do my eyes deceive me, Nagiko, or are you in something of a predicament? That voice, is that? Why, yes, it's me! Everyone's favorite idol, Anderson! Hey, Mephi, what are you doing here? Well played. You saw through my obvious setup beautifully. You know, is it just me? Or do this girl and I simply have the worst possible chemistry? We're all having a taco bar right now. You should join us. Oh, no, I couldn't. I'm a demon, after all. I wouldn't dream of pretending to be all buddy-buddy with everyone, not even if I was giving myself away as a part of some demonic summer sale. Oh, but a Christmas sale might be a different story. I've always enjoyed big piles of presents. Oh, man, is that true, Mephi? Your childhood must have sucked. But hey, at least now you're a grown-up. So tell me, what do you want for Christmas this year? Oh, you don't have to worry about me. After all, I never had a childhood. At any rate, do you not know that he's a homunculus? No? Okay. I've been sitting in the kitchen corner watching you for a while now, and I couldn't help but notice you seem to be looking for ingredients. You can tell, huh? Yeah, I just can't seem to find what I'm looking for. Then today is your lucky day. Voila! What I have here is something very rare and special and acquired by, well, let's not trouble ourselves about that one bit. With just a single taste, you'll sleep like the dead and wake ready and raring to go. Disclaimer, may be poisonous when used for exhaustion, recovery, or stress relief. That's right, this is a strange and wonderful one-of-a-kind chocolate. I'm sorry, did you get into the weed chocolates? This package just says trial product, and it's guaranteed to wreak havoc on your digestive system. Sweet, you're the best, Mephi. Something extra yummy about chocolate. Almost feels like I've got some good memories associated with it. Are you sure about this? You could very well end up exploding the moment you put this in your mouth, you know. Well, really? Well, now that you mention it, I saw that in a food porn manga. Listen. I know what she's saying, but I'll be honest, the word manga there, like my brain put the second two words together first before the first two words, you know? What the fuck? Well, you just go ahead and take it. It's all yours. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Oh, thanks, Mephi. You and I should totes go clothing shopping sometime. Dude, she just no-sells the weirdo servants, and they're like, what do I do? How do I... What? Like, even Tamamo Cat was like, now you listen here, you little shit. So you actually ate that chocolate? Yep, it was yummy. You, may want to exercise a bit more caution about what you choose to consume in the future. Oh, wrong laugh. He's been giving me candy from time to time anyway, so I guess I didn't think anything of it. Anyway, here's where shit gets serious. After I got back, we made a bunch of takoyaki with the chocolate for the filling. Turned out to be surprisingly popular. Before I knew it, that batch was all gone. But right when everyone finished eating, they started getting all woozy. And then this weird black stuff started seeping out of them. Oh. Yeah, it's, you should get it from a dispensary. So that's how these shadow servants got here. Oh, crappy sauce. All right, pal, if it's a fight you want, then bring it on. Whoa, hold up. It's just me, the real me. Oh, Rikachi, weren't you pitch black over there just a moment ago? No, I, never actually ate any of that takoyaki. I just pretended to eat. I was slipping it in my shirt the whole time. That's really sad. Also, you gotta go real low to slip it in there. In your shirt. After that, well, I missed my chance to get away, so I just kind of stood there. And I guess none of them ever noticed me. You must have blended in pretty well. So you never had any Rikichi? Do you not like takoyaki or something? No, it's not that. I'm just, not really much for parties is all. Gotcha. Don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at you or anything. Never mind that now. Lord Mandricardo, do you still have the takoyaki in question? Yeah, I think so. Yep, here it is. They're just dangling around in his shirt. Can you tell us anything about it, Murasaki? Yes, I can sense some strange and unsettling magical energy coming from it. So one bite of this chocolate lets you recover from exhaustion and relieve stress, was it? I'm not sure yet, but my suspicion is that this chocolate is an elixir of sorts which gives one stress a physical form. So when everyone here ate it, the stress they didn't know they had came all at once, tied itself to this unsettling magical energy and produced this new kind of shadow servant. As such, I think the most apt name for them may be stress servants. Stress servants. Yeah, I thought shadow servants was a little on the nose. That doesn't mean I don't like it, Kaoruchi. Thank you. At any rate, there's another reason I believe this stress servant hypothesis is true. You see, it would explain why you were still yourself after eating the chocolate. Was that a compliment? No, wait, it wasn't, was it? Unfortunately, there's one other problem this situation poses. The causes of stress tend to be highly personal. If those dark beings are the personification of each servant's stress, they must also contain sensitive information about those servants. So facing those stress servants in combat could mean we end up violating the original servant's privacy, which could be a grave moral... Sorry, Murasaki. We're out of time for exposition. Lady Scotty. Oh, she's making multiple. Oh, you got a lot of stress. It's so hot. I'm sorry? Why are so many things in Caldia so hot? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Scotty's inner voice? No, Master. I don't think it's anything quite that serious. Why are the baths here so hot? Why must they eat noodles and hot soup? I can't stand heat. Surely there must be beauty that can only be found in the middle of a harsh winter. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I totally get that. I don't disagree, but I don't think now is the time for that discussion. All right, my bad. I just sort of responded without thinking. Anyway, if that chocolate's what made these things, that basically means this is all my fault, right? Well, we gotta stop him somehow. And we probably shouldn't do that in the cafeteria. Master, could we go set up the simulator? I'll lure these things over there once you're ready. What are you thinking, Rikichi? You can't just throw your life away. Not planning on it. Don't worry, this I can do. Thanks, Mandricardo. We're counting on you. It's cool. I got this. Okay, see you guys soon. Thank you so much for your help, Lord Mandricardo. We'll have the simulator ready soon. Thanks for handling things, Rikichi. When this is all over, I'm going to make it my mission to turn that frown of yours upside down. All right, let's do this. Go, team! This is very funny. This is a funny mission. It's pretty good. It's a number of servants here. But I say, when in doubt, berserker. Sure, Morgan. You're down. We'll go. Sure, why not? Sure. It's so funny. Two of the biggest, bustiest, most assertive female servants. And then there's freaking bro's just right here. It's like, hey guys, it's me. What's up? How's it going? Sojiro. Don't forget about old Sojiro. Like, I just love the fact that he's a servant. It's so funny to me. He's just a guy. Stress servants. Are they going to have dialogue about their stress or something? No. No, we're just going in. Okay. Attack up. Attack up. We got a nice full combo with you too, which is nice. That means in 3 turns, we should be able to do a big thing with him. Because then we can sort of plan for all reds. There we go. Nice. Ow. Come to think of it, all Berserkers is probably not the smartest team, but at the same time, I don't care. Let's do some 1. Let's go 1. 2. No. 2, 3. There we go. Definitely kill the first. Yeah. Wow. Nice. Love to see it. Okay. Several Scotties. Got it. Too many hot things. Burn, burn, burn. I get you. Burn, 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 burn. That's funny. It's funny. They got me. I'm giggling. This is only on yourself, right? Yeah. So let's give this to you then. Now we'll pop this. Pop this. And now we'll get more next turn if we go Buster. And let's go 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll do clear 1 wave at least. Or at least one of them. Not 1 wave, but one of them. All right. All Father's Wisdom, charge up. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, okay, didn't actually give him. That's the one thing I'll say about him. It's not great how tough it is to actually use that properly. That's the one thing about him that's not great. So let's go. Let's go 1, 2, 3. If he needs this, he'll use it, but he might not even need to. He might not need to kill himself. Yay. You survive another day, buddy. More interludes. Perfect. 200. 200! 200! A lot of those early ones are so nothing, so it makes sense. Come on, CJ. Sorry. Wake up already, you too, Pysen. It's me, Big Smoke. Huh? Was I sleeping? What time is it? Feels like I've been for like ever. Looks like the original servants were all knocked out while that was going down. They don't look any worse for wear, so I'm guessing they'll probably be fine. Well, I've learned my lesson. No more chocolate for me. Hey, don't sweat it. These things happen. Hell, if I let every screw up get me down, I'd probably kill myself. Don't worry, Rikichi. Next time I'll make sure to only bring fillings that are totally safe for consumption. Next time? Yeah, next time, you, me, and Karuchi are gonna get together for a nice somber taco tea party. And since it'll be just the three of us, you won't have to worry about things getting too lively. Not sure that's true if she'll be there, since she's plenty lively on her own. Did you say something, Mandricardo? I, can't wait. Oh my god, this is the worst. How'd I end up with this weird mark on my face after nodding off? Come on, Skahawk, wake up. Once we get back, we're heading straight for the bat. I'm not sure why, but I feel absolutely wonderful, almost as if I've been reborn. So this is the benefit of attending a taco par. I like it. I really don't think that had anything to do with it. It's all good, right? If nothing else, everyone did manage to get their stresses out, so it looks like it all worked out in the end, no? There you go again. Still, I suppose you're right. It seems everything did work out in the end. Exactly. How much more could you ask for? How much more could you ask for than a happy ending? Didn't feel much like her interlude, I'm gonna be honest. Well, good night, Master. I'm sure you must be tired after everything that happened, so I do hope you sleep well. You too, Nagiko. Perhaps you could at least consider toning things down a bit so late at night. Maybe, if I feel like it. You really are incorrigible, aren't you? Now then. Chanmis, I know it's super late and all, but will you help me clean everything up? Yeah, okay. There, clean as a whistle. Sorry to drag you in this, especially when you didn't even get to join the taco par. But I didn't think it'd be right to ask the others to help clean up after everything that happened. I guess getting you to help when you already helped fix the whole mess in the first place isn't much better, huh? That's not too much trouble. There you go again. I'm sure you're plenty tired yourself, but you still insist on powering through. This is exactly your problem, you know? Not that I'm in a position to say anything since I'm the reason you're all tired out in the first place. What about you, Nagiko? Huh? Where'd that come from, Chanmis? Well, you know, you still miss Lady Teishi, don't you? Oh boy. You must have borrowed a real weird book at the library today, huh? Still, you're not wrong. I'd be lying if I said it was never hard for me. But it's not that simple either. You see, I almost never get sad because I'd rather just be dazzling. Hey now, don't you laugh at me, I'm serious. So, what I mean by dazzling here is, well, you know something, Chanmis? I was kind of hoping I'd get to see her again, but she wasn't inscribed in the Throne of Heroes. At least I don't think she was. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you should write in absolutes that they're not, because they can always be eventually put in. Instead, I bet right now, well, really for the past 1,000 years, she's been far, far away, enjoying the afterlife in paradise. And who knows, maybe she comes down here every now and then to check in on me and have another laugh at my expense. But think about it, that's kind of scary, right? What if she dropped by and saw me all bummed out? Wouldn't that absolutely suck? That's why I can't let anything get me down. I need to make sure she'll never see me looking sad. Gotta make sure she never has trouble finding me, no matter where I might be. I might not be able to continue the pillow book anymore, but I still want to be able to show her that I'm here, and I'm happy, and I'm full of emotion. That's what I mean when I say I always want to be dazzling. The end. What, that's it? Come on! What was even the point of that story? Oh man, I can't believe I had to be my own straight woman. Well, I don't know about that with what you said earlier. Happy Pride. Talk about embarrassing. I wonder if there's anything I could do for her. No, what am I saying? Of course there isn't. Whatcha? Come on, Chanmis, don't you start getting all wistful on me. Though, you know, even having said that, there are still times I doubt myself. Times I worry that if I stumble and fall again, I might not be able to pick myself back up. That I might just wake up like it was all a dream, and all the passion I feel now could just drift out of me, until I'm trapped in a world where all the colors are dull and faded and I can never go back. So here's the deal. If that ever does happen to me, Chanmis, I want you to snap me out of it. I want you to take me to places I've never been, show me things I've never seen, inspire me with so much dazzle I can't help but want to tell her about it, and convince me that there's plenty of beauty in this world no matter where we go. That's something I'm pretty sure you can do for me. But then again, I honestly still don't know how masters and servants are supposed to relate to each other. So maybe that's a weird thing to ask? No. I think it's an awesome idea. Awesome. Well then, I guess we're all good. Oh man, I didn't realize how long we've been talking. We better turn in or tomorrow's gonna be rough. So I'm just gonna line up some of those chairs and get some shut-eye here. Night. You're gonna sleep here? Hell yeah, it's got the AC keeping things nice and cool, and Emion's way better at waking me up than any alarm clock. Trust me, this is a great place to sleep. Yeah, I know. Why don't you line up some chairs and see for yourself? Now you want me to sleep here too? Come on. Did you ever have a slumber party? It'll be super fun, you'll see. Hey, mind turning out that light? Oh well. Might as well give it a shot. This is actually kind of really nice. Wait, that's actually really nice. I like that idea. Right? Is it called the pillow book because they would do, pillow talk, as in like they would, like all the conversations were them like in the bedchamber there like that? Because then, we're literally like writing new, pillow book. I like that. I like that a lot actually. Oh my god, you have a second one. Okay, there's gonna be a long video, I guess. We'll do all of these. Definitely save those for last time. Gazing at the white moon. I thought that was the end. Holy moly. Okay. I did not think they'd get 2 each. Hey Nagiko, what you up to? Off to the usual place? We're gonna hang in the cafeteria. You should totes join us later. I see you two are getting along swimmingly as ever. Wait. Yeah, swimmingly as ever. By the way, I heard you got your hands on a you-know-what. Man, those are the best, aren't they? I'll just have to stop by sometime myself. What did they get? Good day, say Shonagon. I am pleased to see you looking well. By the way, may I ask you a question? When you say Babayan, are you referring to me? Oh, this is a new one. Okay. Oh, hello, say Shonagon. I see you're as overflowing with emotion as ever. I truly admire how brightly you shine. No, the work you put in to make yourself shine bright each and every day. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I don't have any stories to suit your sensibilities today. But don't worry, I'll make sure to have a fairy tale worth listening to next time. Hey. Huh? I know this is really stating the obvious at this point, but you fit in really well around here, huh, Nagiko? Nagiko, can you at least finish your tangerine before you try to talk? I never really noticed it before, but you might be right, Chanmis. Then again, we are both Heian period gals. Guess you can take the girl out of the Heian, but you can't take the Heian elegance out of the girl. I've never associated kotatsu and tangerines with elegant... Then again, who's to say they're not? Still, while the kotatsu may be acceptable, I would prefer you not bring food or beverages into the library from now on. Well, then again, I suppose I could maybe be convinced to occasionally make a very special exception. Relax, I'm not going to mess up your precious books. Besides, Bats has guests coming and going all the time, and her kotatsu's always full, Yeah, with me. So I figured it was about time I added another kotatsu spot just for us. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like you've taken a liking to it too, eh, Miss Librarian? But now that it's here, it'd be a shame to waste a perfectly good kotatsu, so you're getting used to things here too, huh? Oh yes, I understand. I understand very well, Lady Fujiwara no Karuko. Wait, who's this? Though these furnishings are crude and inelegant, designed solely to provide a moment's warmth. Oh, okay. Oh, is this where we get to see? This is where we get to see the weird relation between the two. That warmth radiating from its insides. I mean, from inside it. It may as well be a garden of forbidden pleasure, corrupting all who are helpless in the face of its charms. Look what the cat dragged in. I should have known you enjoyed a good kotatsu too, Mambo-chan. That might be a little cramped for you to really curl up under. Don't be ridiculous. I can certainly curl up if I wish to. It would be a bit of a hassle to uncurl, yes, but it would hardly be difficult. Wait, what? Ew. I feel like we mean very different things when we say curl up. Now I'm imagining rolling him around like a hoop. Whatevs. Here, help yourself to some tea and sweet Carinto snacks. I got chips and other munchies too if you're hungry. I've got a special treat right here I've been saving for a... Hold on, Nagiko. When did you start storing snacks in the library? Pleasant as that sounds. I only stopped by because I saw something truly fascinating. Fascinating? Oh, you know. I refer, of course, to Lady Sei Shonagon's earlier performance. I trust you know of what I speak now. My performance? What, you mean eating a whole tangerine in one bite? You see, I told you it was improper. Well, come on, that's no biggie. Hell, I hear the Shinsengumi piece like to swallow entire watermelons whole. Yeah, first I've heard of that. Come on, Gouji, give it a shot. Open wide. Stop that, Nagiko, please, I mean it. No, that is not what I mean. I'm referring to how you acted towards Lord Sakata Kintoki. Tell me, what was that all about? You were so distant, so aloof. It was clear to any observer that there was something going on. I'm hardly the one to have noted how tense you seemed. Why, I could hardly believe what I was seeing. How about you, Lady Karuko? Come to think of it. Wait, weren't they friends back when they were alive? Oh, Master, it seems you aren't familiar with the details of this particular story. Interesting. Very well. Allow me to educate you on exactly what transpired when... Hiya! No, I know, wait, it's... Hiya! Just mispiggied him. Struck by a squirt of tangerine juice right to the eyes. Oh! My eyes! You got juice in my eyes! Oh, why would you do that? Wait, that killed him? Huh? A Shikigami? Huh. He sure is a sneaky little devil, isn't he? What was Doman talking about, Nagiko? Don't worry about it. It's no biggie. Okay. My nose was getting stuffed up from all the I had to do, so I needed to take a quick sec to blow it one more time, actually. Dude, the feeling of like blowing your nose and actually having it like cleared out is so good. In fact, you know what, bros? I'm going in for a triple dipper. One sec. Oh, that's the good stuff. Oh, it's the good stuff. Blowing your nose and just, you're free now, you know? Man, I was all set to catch up on some reading in the Kotatsu. Just don't feel like it anymore. Hey, how about we call the Paisen gang and got some fun together? I still have my librarian duties to attend to, so... then again, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take an occasional day off. Just for today. I really do mean just for today. Master? Yes, we know. We know. Nagiko, I still want to ask you about... Huh? That's strange. She was here just a moment ago. Where did she go? What did she do? Wait, what? Hey, Chanmis, Kaoruchi? This is weird. Where'd they disappear to all of a sudden? Did they sneak off so they could be alone together or something? Oh, those crazy kids! What is that? Another Shikigami, huh? I see. Looks like Mambo-chan's up to something again. Well, Chanmis ought to be okay since I'm sure Kaoruchi will stick with him. Right then, let's see where this is going. I can sense magical energy. The monk must have cast some sort of spell. I can't make out exactly what it is, but I can tell it uses some form of omniodu. I think he's trying to lead us down different passageways. And he probably cut us off from Nagiko as well. Why would he do such a thing?
Hey there, boss. Lady Karuko. Is it just, you two here?
Worrying about Nagiko, now she's not with us. Lord Kintoki, what are you doing here?
Well, about that. I was just talking to Raiko when she disappeared all of a sudden.
Lady Raiko too? Master, I think I know what that monk is up to. I suspect he's trying to arrange for Nagiko and Lady Raiko to run into each other. But why would he do that?
Oh, Rut. Gotta be kidding me. Damn it, Doman. Something you guys... Some things you don't do, even as pranks.
Lord Kintoki?
Yeah, you're right. About time I told you about this, boss. Nah, that ain't good enough. I'm damn golden sorry I didn't tell you earlier. We're your servants, so our problems are your problems. I should have told you as soon as I had the chance. You see, say Shonagon and Boss Raiko.
Yes? Whoa, it's a Tommy room. Didn't know they had one of these things in here. I know it's just a simulator, but it really feels like coming home. Alright, this feels like a great time to write a new poem. On second thought, never mind. Oh my, what a surprise to see you of all people in a place like this. I can only assume Doman led you here as well. Am I correct, Lady Sei Shonagon? I'm sorry, did I just hear you say... Who, me? Nah, you must have been hearing things. I see. Well, there's no need to worry, whatever Doman may be plotting. Should anything unsavory show its face, I will cut it down and be done with it. Yikes. Fortunately, it seems our host was considerate enough to provide us with tea. May I pour you a cup? Please have a seat. Unless, of course, you're too frightened of me. For me frightened? I ain't afraid of nobody. Tea? Hell yeah, I'll have tea. You know, now that I think of it, this is the first time you and I have had a proper sit-down since we were both summoned to Caldia. Yes, you might be right. Yep, you're not wrong. Yep. Even when we were supposed to train together in the simulator before, you always found a reason to bow out, did you not? One time you said you had a stomachache. Another was that you got in a bad horoscope and didn't want to press your luck. Did I? I can't recall. May I be blunt, Lady Sei Shonagon? Have you been avoiding me? No, not just me. All of the Genji clan. Because of what happened with your brother? Oh, real lore.
Kyo, Lady Sei Shonagon used to have an older brother before Raiko killed him.
Raiko killed Nagiko's brother?
Yeah, she did. You know how she went to Kyo looking to track down Doman? Well, let's see, that was the 5th year of the Kongo era, around AD 1008. Well, this thing with Kyoko's brother happened almost 10 years later, in the 6th year of the Chowa era, 1017. You'll have to bear with me, it's kind of a long story. It all started when Lord Fujiwara no Yasumasa and Raiko's brother, Lord Minamoto no Yorichika, got into a dispute over the rights to the Yamato province. While they were arguing, they found out that one of Lord Yorichika's subordinates, Lord Taima no Tamayori, had been assassinated. And what's more, the assassin turned out to be Lord Kiyohara no Munenobu, Lady Sei Shonagon's brother. In response, Lord Yorishika sent about 20 warriors after Lord Munenobu to avenge Lord Tamayora's death. 20 warriors. Even back then, it was a hell of a lot of manpower to send after someone who hadn't been officially sentenced, even if we had to cut a guy down in cold blood, even if he had done it, rather. But then, in a twist no one saw coming, Lord Munenobu killed every last one of the 20-odd Genji warriors, including some of whom were on horseback.
20 Genji warriors, and he killed them all himself? He's kind of cracked.
That's right. Lord Munenobu was always a hell of a fighter. That night, though, he was weirdly violent. Like he was possessed by a demon or something. They even say he cut some of the warriors clean in half, along with the horses they were riding. Some people said he transformed into an outright monster, but I don't know if that's true. Lord Munenobu might have had some kind of animosity burning inside him, or might not have. There's no way to tell now. At any rate, after he cut down a whopping 20-plus Genji warriors, higher-ups had no choice but to bring out the big guns. So they ended up calling on us, Rako and her 4 heavenly kings, who we only know about 2 of, pretty much.
I believe you saw what transpired afterward. I beheaded Lord Munenobu myself. That was my duty, and I will not apologize for fulfilling it. Having said that, I also understand that you must feel very differently about the matter, and I must accept that. Indeed, I cannot blame you for holding a grudge against the Genji. I will not tell you to let go of the past, but if you must hate someone, I ask that you direct that hatred solely at me, the leader of the 4 heavenly kings. That is the least I can do, to take responsibility for my actions. Alright, that does it. I may have more patience than Lake Biwa has water, but even that's got its limits. Step outside, Genji leader. I don't think I've ever seen her serious face. I got a bone to pick with you, and I ain't taking no for an answer. Very well, I understand. If that is what you want, then I will face you myself. Oh my, oh my. What a fascinating... Oh, is this... what a fascinating turn of events. This is interesting. This feels... Okay, like, like the first one was just kind of funny, which is like, hey, I appreciate a good funny battle, right? I do. Wait, no, wait. Stop that. Stop. Wait. Let me pick my own servant. Wait, cancel. Cancel. Wait, do I have to? Oh, I don't have one. Right. I was like, let me pick my own. I don't have one. The first one was funny, but this one actually feels like it's actually treating the characters very seriously, which I definitely appreciate. I do like when they do that. Like, serious Raiko? Like, here's the thing. The mommy joke Raiko, that's fun. I appreciate that. I do. I love mommy Raiko. But even more, I do prefer serious Raiko. I think serious Raiko is super interesting, you know? It's a version of her that you only see every now and then, but man, when you see it, it hits, you know? Also, how the frick are we gonna beat this battle? Well, we get an attack up, I guess. Increase attack for 3 turns. Are we gonna want to dodge right away? Probably. Right? Means us do C stars, gauge, and everything. Okay, get some stars to start off. Increase gauge and HP and stuff each turn. Let's just start with some of this here. Let's see here. Mana Burst, Evade. Okay. I don't have Sure Hit. It's 1 turn. Yeah, I don't have Sure Hit. So, no real point to doing that to you. Just do this to get more for the next turn. Actually, do I even want to use that? Because I did that much damage already. We'll make sure we get it and then get a bunch of stars for next time. Okay. especially because we lost a bunch of our buffs. And it's probably going to stop when we break the gauge anyways.
鍋てこの世は糸を落としエモーショナルエンジンフルドライブますねそれ
Gave us a bunch of meter and a bunch of stars. Good stuff. Yeah, okay.
これが友情の力だえ違う
Okay. Second half, gazing at the white moon. Oh, I wonder who we're going to beat up for this one. Wonder who we're going to beat up. You are crazy strong. Should have known I couldn't possibly beat you. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to hold back. Are you hurt? Nah. Lady Sei Shonagon, may I ask you something? Even while I was fending off your sword, well, your bow. You don't really use a bow either, do you? At any rate, my point is that I did not sense any animosity from you as we fought. Why is that? Huh. You think you deserve hatred because you had a hard life in a hard world, yeah? You do, I can tell. So, you want me to save my hatred just for you, huh? Because you're so used to being hurt, what's a little more pain? Yeah, to hell with that kind of nonsense. I can't stand negativity like that. I never meant that. I probably should have said this earlier, but I know my brother Mune killed a person he didn't have to, and he had no one but to blame but himself for what had happened to him. I didn't want to say that there's nothing anyone could have done to change how things turned out, but I get that someone had to stop him. It's sad, but I don't hate anyone for it, and I don't really want to either. Still, even with all that said, I figured it's kind of awkward for us to meet like this, you know? So I thought it'd be better if we keep our distance from each other. That's the only reason I was avoiding you. Well, maybe not the only reason. I might have, maybe been a teeny tiny bit scared of you. I see. So you knew all along, Lady Sei Shonagon.
You don't gotta do anything more here, boss. Let me deal with her. Please, I'm begging you. If you insist on going ahead, then I'll...
After you came to Caldia, I noticed. Kintoki always seemed sad whenever he looked at you. I see. I didn't know that. I killed a great many in my time. I'm very much accustomed to people holding grudges against me. But forcing Kintoki to do something he is so firmly against is not something I will ever get used to. Man, this is really throwing me off. I always thought you were kind of scary. I had no idea you had a cute side. Cute? Raiko. Maybe Raiki? Nah, it's gotta be Rikapin. Is that one of those nicknames of yours I've heard so much about? Please don't do this. Nobody can respect a mother who's known by either of those nicknames. Shut it. Now that we've come this far, you and I are gonna be pals whether you like it or not. Please be reasonable. So that's how it is. And here I thought I would be in for quite the entertaining bloodbath, simulator or not. Oh well, I suppose I'll have to try my luck again another day. Found you. My eyes, you nailed me with a tangerine again. Domin. How did you ever hit me with that blind shot, Lady Sei Shonagon? Just what kind of divine protection are you under? No, wait. Don't tell me it was just a hunch. I must congratulate you on seeing through my spell, Lady Sei Shonagon. Why did you bring us together like this, Domin? What was your endgame here? How can I put this? I thought having two heroic spirits fight to the death unbeknownst to Master would be a refreshing change of pace. Or at least an entertaining way to pass an evening.
But seeing how close you two have grown, well, it seems my idea simply wasn't meant to be.
You can stop that now. Is that so?
Well, as I say, you can't win them all. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold it. I think it must be fate that brought us together like this, good monk. So while we're all here, would you be so kind as to spar with us? You know, Mambo-chan, I think a solid sock to that jaw would do you a world of good.
Well, I suppose there's no getting out of this, is there? I don't suppose I could ask you to take it easy on me. Could I?
Not on your life, good sir. Hope you brought your A-game, monk boy, 'cause I'm playing for keeps. Do forgive me. Yeah, this is a really good interlude. It's like, here's the thing. Is it also funny? Yes, absolutely. But at the same time, it is going into the character histories, and it's making you Google stuff, and I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, this is a really solid. I'd say all of these have been quite solid so far. You know, you had some funny ones and some more serious ones. Yeah, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. So, I'm happy I played these all. Not the Domin Donado. Should I just kill them all right now? I probably should. Right? Slay them there. Alright, that was one easy one. Is there any more Domins? Yep. Why are there multiple? Don't worry about it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
そうだ、京都行こう。おいでやす京都、おこしやす京都、ブブ漬けおいしい。やったー。それ、ぐるぐるっと。
Alright, and then get her a little bit for sure. Okay, here we go. Let's pop some of these. Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Oh, that was big damage. Dude, Mystic Slayer's crazy, actually. Mystic Slayer's crazy. One more interlude done. Yeah, I'm happy we did that.
Just kidding. Of course, I was just using another Shikigami. And with that, I'm off.
Man, he really is a sneaky little devil. Are you two okay?
You alright, Raiko?
Nagiko, I wasn't especially worried about you, but I assume you're okay. Oh, come on, worry about me at least a little, Garaji. Well, yes, I suppose I should. But I assumed you would figure something out. You always do. Kintoki, Mother's sorry she made you worry.
Nah, it's okay. I wasn't all that worried.
Now, where do I begin? Oh, yes, I know.
Huh?
You'll never believe this, but Mother has her very own nickname now.
Oh, damn, really? That's so golden. Wait, that really is golden, but how the hell did that happen?
I got a Mumbo-chan okay, but as an opponent, Rikopin here is a totally different story. Fighting her is more like a penalty game than anything.
I see. Huh? I don't got a clue what she's talking about. Still. Lady Sei Shonagon, no. Kyoko.
What is it, Lord Kintoki?
I can't ask that we go back to how things used to be, and I know better than to try. But even so, I'll never forget how much he helped us back when I was first brought to Kyo. If you ever need help with anything, I'll be there for you. Just remember that, okay?
Mm-hmm. Far as I'm concerned, you paid me back for all that stuff a long time ago. But I gotta say, look at you now. You're so grown up, it's disgusting.
Yeah, that hurts, but in a weirdly nostalgic way.
Okay, if I need help with anything, I'll come to you first. Thanks for the offer, Blondie. Huh. Those two are just friends, yes? Or like close siblings? Personally, Mother isn't worried about a thing. Not a single thing. Yeah, you don't have to worry about those two, Raiko. Yeah, I don't see that whatsoever. Lord Tanner's right. 1,000 years after they've lived, and those two are smiling around each other again. Isn't that enough? Ah, yeah, now I'm freaking hyped. What say we all head down to the cafeteria and stuff our face with all the sweets we can eat? Come on, guys, don't just stand there. Time's a-wasting. You want me to join you for sweets? Oh, Nagiko. There you go, taking charge again. Still, I can appreciate a plate of sweets as much as anyone, so I suppose I wouldn't mind joining you.
Huh? That sounds like a ladies-only outing. You don't need to be... Nope. I ain't touching that.
Of course we do. Don't even think about trying to get out of this. Hey, Chamis? Make sure you bring him along. He's gonna be treating us all today. Domin?
Yes, Master. I'm here. Ladies say Shonagon is certainly a character, isn't she? I'm still trying to learn how to handle her.
Don't tell me.
Yes.
Were you trying to get Nagiko and Raiko to open up to each other?
Please, Master, you must make me laugh so hard. My spell hand could slip. Must I remind you, Master, that I'm the master of harshing everyone's vibes.
She's gotten to you.
Mere slip of the tongue.
Dream? No, Nightwalk. Nagiko? Oh, hey, Chanmis. What are you doing here so late? You saw someone in the simulator and figured it was me? I guess you know me pretty well by now, huh? Well, here, pull up a seat. It's a beautiful moon tonight, even if it's a projection. Man, today was kind of jammed-packed, huh? I can't believe I got to laugh and talk with Blondie like that again. And I never in a million years thought I'd end up giving the leader of the Genji a nickname. I just have to thank Mambo-chan for making this happen. Nah, never mind. But seriously, I never thought I'd ever see a day like this back when I was in Kyo. Man, getting summoned rocks. Totally recommend it. Hintoki told me about what happened to your brother. Oh, I see. Munenobu, or Brother Mune as I always called him. He was always one heck of a rascal, and he loved fighting more than anything. I wasn't the most forthcoming type back then either, so we pretty much argue every time we talked. But we also got along really well in some weird ways. I really enjoyed being around him, which I guess is why I never expected his final moments to play out like that. Are you aware of everything that led up to that? Alas, I have not the faintest of notions. Just kidding. Brother Mune would never admit it, but I think instead of wielding a sword, maybe he would have rather been a poet like our dad, Kiyohara no Mototsuke, and his group of scholars. Alternatively, if he stuck with Lord Yasumasa, he might have gone on to do something really great. But things didn't turn out that way. Instead, he just got more and more hurt inside and out. In the end, he might have even changed into something inhuman. It's all just my headcanon, of course. Never planned on sharing it with anyone else. But there's something about you that makes me just want to spill my guts, Chanmis. Glad you told me. Anyway, hadn't thought about this stuff in a long time, but once I started, I just kind of ended up here without realizing it. So I figured, at least for one night, what's the harm with indulging in a little sentimental moon gazing? Anywho,
I was just getting lost in my thoughts when you showed up. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. What are you being so modest for now? Anywho, it's getting pretty late. You should call it a night, Chanmis. I'm gonna stay here and soak in the night a little longer. And when tomorrow rolls around, I'll be the same Nagiko as always. Don't worry about me. Go on, get back to your room already. No, I'm not going back yet. Oh? I wouldn't feel right leaving you alone right now. You can be pretty weird sometimes, can't you, Chanmis? Well, that's okay. I'm not gonna kick you out or anything. Besides, I have to admit, I'd be ashamed to keep such a pretty moon all to myself. So hey, pop quiz. Let's say one day, totally out of nowhere, I turn into a monster and I couldn't stay here anymore. What would you do? Capture you, I guess? Pretty level-headed thinking. No wonder you're a master. Then again, that just makes sense. I mean, couldn't leave a monster out on its own. There's no telling what kind of trouble it would cause. Doesn't matter what you look like, Nagiko. You'd always still be you. So, you know, I have to keep an eye on you to make sure you don't up and vanish on me. Now I see. That really is so like you, Chanmis. Well then, guess I don't have to worry. Even if I do end up becoming a monster. I appreciate a heads up first, though. Of course I'll tell you. Don't worry, I don't plan on that happening anytime soon. After all, being out here with you and the others, well, let's say I want to stay a servant for a good long time. It's interesting, because I find, like, we picked two of them, where the thesis on being a servant, like, she sees it as this amazing thing, where Da Vinci was like, you know, you don't want to be a servant, you know? There you are. I was wondering where you two went. Oh, hey, Kawachi. Great timing. Want to join us for some moon gazing and chit chat? Night's still young, and we're only just getting started. Are you aware that it's already nearly noon outside the simulator? It is? Oh. So the simulator doesn't automatically change time to match the clock. That explains why we ran out of topics and had to start playing word games. I thought this night was lasting an awfully long time. There's only so much two-player Go Fish you could play before you start to go crazy. Oh, I can't believe you two. Shouldn't be doing this sort of thing in the library. Why do you think I had that Kotatsu brought in? And you really are getting used to things here, aren't you? Even as Nagiko listened, she thought to herself, "Oh crap, I totally lost track of time. But hey, since it looks like Kawachi wants to join us, we might as well take this library and keep the party going. What do you say, Kawachi? Want to invite the others to join us too? Please stop using my commentary fest to talk to me." She can protest all she likes, but I can tell she's genuinely enjoying this repartee.
There you are.
My eyes! How does she never miss with the tangerine juice?
Wow, that had like a triple extended ending. That just kept going by the end. Dang. Those are some good interludes. That was 2 hours. I played this game for 2 hours. It's a lot more than I expected. But it's okay. So we do, again, have some more servants that are on pickup, but all of them are ones that I have, so it's no big deal. We'll do those later. For now, though, give me this here. Yes, 10 more. Yes. Nice. And we have 30 to exchange there, which is super nice. Right? Actually, we should have more in here, right? Don't we? Yes, we do. Hooray! Good. Good stuff. Good. Because now that I've read and listened to the drama CD for Maho Sakai no Hako, I really want that servant. So, next time, fellas, we're going to be summoning that new servant. So we'll see then for the Dancing Dragon Castle, the Princess in the Deep, and the 2 gems. See you guys then for that. Ciao.